Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sonia and Sandra back for another episode of Twins Talk Tubi. And we are in the month of November, and the theme for this month is holidays. So all the movies we're watching this month have to do with a holiday, a particular holiday. So the movie that we're watching today is called The Last Thanksgiving. And this movie came out in 2020, and this is the premise. Meet the Brimstons. They're a normal American family with one exception. Every November, they hunt down anybody who doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, right? And as always, we're going to start off with our first time reaction of the movie, and we'll go on the count of three. One, two, three. Okay.
Yes.
So I, in the beginning of the movie, beginning almost towards the middle, I was kind of a little bored.
Yeah, me
Nothing
too.
was going on. Then it started to pick up. And then I started to say, oh, okay,
Right.
it's
It got a little more interesting.
a little more fascinating and kind of more fun.
Yeah.
I so at first when that family, the girl, the main character, the daughter with the parents, I thought that was going to be the family that was hunting
Yeah,
people.
so did I.
I was thrown off by that. And then she went to work, and then a lot of the time was her in this diner or restaurant with her coworkers.
Yeah.
I didn't see how that was gonna. She wanted to get back home for Thanksgiving, so she liked Thanksgiving. So I was like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
something weird
Wasn't
here.
making
It
sense.
wasn't making sense until the other characters started to come in and they started to start their little rampage there. And then, although the people, what I didn't get is the guy that came in to the restaurant was starting to kill people in the restaurant, like the workers.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. I thought it was strange because it's not that they said they didn't like
He didn't,
Thanksgiving
yeah, it wasn't specifically, or yeah, it wasn't specifically, they weren't saying that they hate Thanksgiving and they don't
or
celebrate
anything.
it.
And
It's
that
just,
girl specifically wanted to get home to
oh,
have Thanksgiving with her family. So it's not like she didn't like it. Is it because the restaurant was
it was
open on
open.
Thanksgiving
That's what I'm
and
thinking.
that's made it? So I didn't get that part. I don't
Yeah.
understand why they did that.
They didn't really
Um,
make that clear, but I think it has to
no.
be to do with that the restaurant was open on Thanksgiving, and in their minds it should be closed because it's Thanksgiving and you should be with your family and then whatever. So,
Right. So anyway, I just didn't that didn't make sense to me. I feel like if they didn't have the premise being that the murderers go around killing people who don't like
what?
Thanksgiving, then it would have been a better premise.
Right, right.
It would have been better. But anyway, so that part I didn't get. I did like some of the deaths. That the whisk in the eye was pretty
That
cool.
was good. Yeah,
And
that
I
was
was
good.
like,
I like that
really?
too.
Is he really gonna do this? Like, you can't really use that as a murder weapon, can you?
Right.
But so that was pretty
That was pretty
unique because
good.
I don't think I've seen that anywhere.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Yeah,
So that was pretty cool. And then when they get kidnapped and get taken back to the house, and then it was kind of towards the end when they started to talk about why they do this,
yeah.
and they go back to their ancestors and
It's a whole like generational like back
kind of
whole thing,
tradition,
like the pilgrims, like and the pilgrim ancestors did this to like survive, and they passed it on from generation to generation, and they continue to do it. And yeah, that was a little weird. I don't know. But I also liked the a lot of the characters that work in the diner. I thought they were pretty funny.
yeah, they were, yeah,
You know, like the two older ladies that were the
in the
cooks.
kitchen.
I like them. And then the guy that was he was, what was he, like the like a host, or
I guess so. I don't know if he was a host or he takes orders on the
it
phone or
didn't,
something like that.
yeah,
He
it
was in
didn't
this little
seem,
booth or something. I
yeah, he
didn't
was in a booth. So it could have, yeah, he could be taking orders, but I thought he was kind of like, like a hostess stands in the front. I thought it was something like that, but they didn't really they didn't really designate. everyone like what they do. Like the ladies in the kitchen,
The
they cook.
kitchen, the girl was a
The
server.
girls were in the front, they were servers, they did like kind of a lot of things. So, and the other guy there too, he was doing a bunch of stuff. And I thought the interactions between them in certain situations I thought was pretty funny. I
Yeah.
thought the characters were funny. And then when they realized what was happening and stuff, and them like trying to work together to like try and like save each other and to
Yeah, I did like that part when at the end, especially when the 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 few that were taken and were kind of trying to, yeah, help each other and all that. And then when the supposed ancestor who started this whole tradition thing was still there.
yeah.
That shit, like I didn't expect that at all. I was like, oh, um, yeah, that pilgrim lady, she was still there. She was
Yeah,
still there and she was coming out, still trying to take part in the
in the
festivities.
traditions, yeah.
Um, she looked like Grandpa Sawyer. That's what I thought.
Yeah, yes.
I was like, what's going on here?
Well, they were cannibals, so
No, yeah, I
it,
guess so.
you
Yeah, that
know,
makes sense. It makes sense.
it works with the theme of the movie.
I was also like excited to see that Linnea Quigley was in this, although she
Yeah,
wasn't in it a whole lot. So that
no.
kind of bummed me out. I thought she was gonna have a bigger part.
Yeah, no, she was kind of like a side character. Like
And
they showed her.
she didn't even get like killed. I would have if she got killed in like a crazy way or something, then at least I would have said, okay. But she
Yeah,
was just kind of there. She had a couple
yeah.
of line here, one or two lines, and that's it.
She
It
seemed to.
wasn't
She was there like the little annoying
like she was supposed to be a
customer.
customer, but it was
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
know.
a
I thought I didn't like that she wasn't I feel like if Linnell Quigley's gonna be in your movie, you should give her a bigger
a
part,
bigger part. Yeah, I
or she
agree.
should have something big should have happened to her.
She should have been either like a big kill or part of the killer family or something. Like maybe
Yeah,
she would have been there, like staking out the place because
yeah,
they knew it was open on
with them.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
and but she was
right,
kind of like, and then this guy comes in and starts doing other stuff, and she would be like the one, that like being the innocent one. They try to
she,
help her, but then behind the scenes, she's like, take that.
right. She's behind all of it. Like she's helping them. Yeah.
Yeah, that would
So
have been cool.
yeah. So that's what I didn't like about her. That how they used her.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a bad movie. I thought it was
No,
fun,
I thought it was
and
fun too.
it's just some stuff I didn't get. So
Yeah,
or it didn't flow for me. But
yeah. Well, yeah, it was certain things you thought were going on is like something else ended up
yeah,
happening. So it was a
yeah,
little, but
yeah.
overall,
And that pit, that bubbling pit, was that gravy
the
really?
gravy pit. No, I don't. Well, no, I don't think it was really
I
gravy.
think
I think
gravy.
I
It
think
was
it
like
was gravy. Like they're
right. It's like the
like
carcasses
melted,
of
like melted people and stuff.
the
Like
carcasses of the
after
people, the stuff, the parts they don't eat.
yeah, like
You dump it in there and make it into like a stew.
they carved them up and whatever, and then whatever's left, yeah, they throw it in there, like
Yeah,
yeah, like a stew.
like
And
this.
then it's like,
And
oh yeah, I think that's what I don't think it was real gravy. It was gravy to them.
gravy. It was their yeah, their kind of gravy.
And one of them got thrown in the gravy at the end. I thought that was funny.
All right. Anyway, check it out. The movie's called The Last Thanksgiving. It's on Tubi, of course. So let us know what you think if you do watch it. Until next time, make sure you're following us on all our socials, guys. Make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube channel, The Horror Flick Chicks on YouTube, and like this video. And we're also on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok, Horror Flick Chicks. So make sure you follow us on all platforms. And we'll be back next week for another review. So until till then, we're signing off. See you later. Bye.
Bye.